Hi, if you're a Capricorn born December 22nd to January 19th, what can you expect for the month of November 2016? Let's tune in and find out. Okay, so you guys have so many opportunities, Capricorn. And what there is to do is to prioritize these opportunities and to ensure that you're putting in the right quality time to the right opportunity. The other thing is coming is it takes money to make money. And so some of you may be spending a lot of money or have been spending a lot of money to build your business or to build your brand or to expand something that's of value to you. And in November, you're going to start to see some of these start to pay off, or you're going to start to see some movement that gives you hope, that kind of like alleviates some of the pressure, right? So you can start to breathe. It's like somebody who's choking and then the doctor puts that needle in and right? You're still sick, right? But you're breathing now, all right? So it's like that. So you still may feel like you don't have enough, but at least you're given new life. So for those of you that are struggling financially, you're going to start to see that, wow, I'm spending a lot of money, but there's some money coming in. There's some recourse here. Things are starting to happen. I can really start to see it shaping up now. So there's this return to enthusiasm and excitement about what's possible. And so you live another day, right? So it feels really good. We're going to come back to career, and we're going to go to the relationship. And we're going to talk to you about your personal relationship, your romantic relationships. So let's see what's in store for November. Well, it's really nice. I see you next to your partner. I see sometimes it's a little bumpy, sitting there with your partner. It feels romantic, but it feels a little bumpy. It's kind of like you want the same things, but life is a little bumpy for some of us. And so I see you with your partner right there with you. And it feels a little bit old school, like, wanting to take it slow, wanting to enjoy it. But everything just not going as smoothly as you would like. So one of the things you want to keep in mind is that you have the power, Capricorn, to really shift your focus and to shift your environment, and really blocking everything else out would really make a difference for you and your partner. Really putting your cell phone down and being present through dinner, really listening to your partner and hearing what they want to talk about or what they have to say. Really, and sharing yourself this way in Capricorn. I know you have a lot going on, but it's kind of like giving of yourself in a new way to your partner. Really like I really feel your partner happy. It's just mellow, like it just turns to this real like relaxed energy. So just know that about yourself, that can make all the difference in whether or not this month is bumpy with your romantic partner, or it's nice and smooth and very romantic and very warm and very tender. Now, for those of you that are single, let's look what's available for you this month. So some of you are really interested in getting into a relationship. And because of that, what I don't want you to do is overlook those initial red flags, right? And so sometimes when somebody says something, actions always speak louder than words, right? So what I'm seeing for some of you is running into people that maybe don't follow through. So you're dating somebody and then all of a sudden they fall off the face of the earth. Or they say they're going to pick you up at 7 and you never hear from them again, right? Crap like that. So I'm feeling some of this disappointment, some of this frustration, some of this why bother, they're idiots, whatever. You want to clear that energy out, right? Go take a few cold showers, let it go, break that energy field around you. Get back into the optimistic and part of yourself that knows, what? You got to get through a bunch of no's to get to the one that's worth saying yes. This month, you can say yes. This month, you'll be able to attract somebody who's really going to impress you. And I think what there is to do is to let go of any sort of cynicism you may have picked up along the way. And and some of you, that are, I don't usually equate gullible with Capricorn, but there's this little bit of a gullible energy that's coming in. So I don't know if that's because of the, Neptune or what is going on, but they're just showing me that there's something that could make you a little susceptible or gullible to want to believe everything this other person says. So be aware, if it feels off or wonky, it probably is. Or if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is, right? So don't invest a lot of time, effort, or energy into that person that sounds too good to be true. Invest in the one that feels right, that like you're moving in the right direction, and there's actions along with the words, because you're going to have more than one chance at love this month if you want it, if you're interested in it, if you're making time for it, right? These are all part of your free will responsibility that you've got to be focused, not be focused on romance, but be open to romance and have time for romance. So when it crosses your path, you're awake and you go, oh yeah, maybe, right? So, and that's when I want you to pay attention to, is this too good to be true? And then use your discernment along the way, versus the one that is really authentic and really action oriented. And that's the better bet for you, because there's a little bit of a gullibleness that can come in this month that can bite you. And just know, if it already happened, or if it does happen, just know it's just part of life. It's just like, okay, now I know what not to do. Now I know what type of person doesn't work for me. Because I absolutely feel like there is great romance waiting for you, but you have to be willing to allow it into your life. Okay, let's go back to career and money for Capricorn. So let's go to money for Capricorns. Okay, so we talked a little bit about you've been spending a lot of money. The good news is there's new money coming in. The new money coming in for you feels like more around after the 16th. There's a full moon in Taurus on November 14th. So it feels like around the 16th, there may be an influx of new money coming in. And this is not from the usual means. This is not from the way you normally make money. So it could be in the form of a loan. It could be in the form of your partner getting money injected into your home, right? It could be a court order. It could be an estate situation. It could be coming from something that you sell, maybe a house or a boat or stocks or something. But there's money that comes in for you, not under your normal circumstances. Yeah, it's not from your work. So it's not from something you've earned, but additional money coming in. And it could even be a gift or a loan, but definitely money available for you at that mid-November. Now, for some of you also, you may be buying yourself something new. You could be interested, many of you could buy a car or a house this month that's available for you. So just be aware that, you want to double check and triple check everything. We always want to do that just for safety's sake. In terms of dealing with what we want to be able to see, I don't see really too much of a problem with any of that. If it would be, I would have seen it like already right around here, around the 1st, and again at the end of the month. At the end of the month, around that 28th, 29th, there is a new moon in Sagittarius on the 29th. And Sagittarius can have some, it can be that kind of funny energy that it may affect you in a way of sleight of hand. So kind of like not seeing exactly what you're getting. So if I was going to buy something new or big for myself, I would do it earlier in the month as opposed to the last day of the month. And it's interesting because, a lot of times they talk about when you buy a car, you should always wait till the last day of the month. This is the month I would say not to do that because of that new moon. There's something with that new moon that if you do buy something new, you want to double check it and triple check it at the end of the month. Otherwise, I would say kind of resist to do that. Okay. And also Capricorns, there may be something completely new coming in for you this month to generate income, and completely new and fun. And it feels easy, and it feels like there's a lot of money associated with it. And I feel like there's barely anything you need to do. So that definitely sounds too good to be true. So we shall see. But definitely feel like there's something in your career sector that, and it could be that somebody hires you for, I just need your input on this. Can I hire you to consult for me? I'll give you, I'll give you $5,000. Will you show up and I'll fly you there, be gone for 3 days and come back, right? So there's a little bit of too good to be true kind of energy. A lot of money for a little bit of your time and feels really good. Also, or connections. It feels like it could be also that you're asked to connect people and that makes a lot of money, and that through your connections gives birth to a new enterprise or a new entity that is really, really super good. And that feels really plausible for a lot of people in the month of November. Yeah, super excited about that. Okay, so let's go on and look at your health, Capricorns. This month it's about skin. They're showing me all about your skin, taking care of your skin. Capricorns can be thick-skinned, but sometimes when you get worn down, right? Like everybody seems to be worn down, like years and years and years of pushing, and it's so hard. And what's next, right? And so you may find yourself a little thin-skinned this month. Some of you could be moving into relationship issues or going into therapy with loved ones, and they're calling you out on some of your stuff, and that feels a little painful, right? So it could show up in your skin, and so you just want to take care of your skin. You want to protect it. You want to do all the things that you need to do. Go to the dermatologist, and just really take good care of yourself. And always, getting the rest that you need is super important, Capricorn. Super important for you, because you guys are such hard workers and manifestors, and it takes a lot of energy sometimes to get the things done that need to get done. Just ensure that you're taking care of you. Now let's see if there's anything unexpected for Capricorns. Yeah, again, the unexpected which is I'm surprised, is that you really seriously need to take good care of yourself, Capricorn. So when you feel off, or you feel in this month, if something feels off to you, you really need to go right away and get it checked out. I'm not about making people paranoid, but I am about paying attention when the universe is saying pay attention, because I have found that it's really accurate. So if you suddenly feel like, wow, I've got this XYZ going on that's new, what the heck, I'm going to let it go. Don't, right? This is the month you should really go check it out and make sure that it's okay. And this month more than ever. So if something unexpected does come up, please check your health. It's important because you'll nip it in the bud, and then you'll feel so much better. And also if it's nothing, then you'll be able to go back to work, and you'll be focused, and you won't have that kind of lingering energy. All right, everybody, have a terrific month. Thank you so much. It's been always my pleasure to connect with you, and I love to read your comments. Thank you for viewing and sharing and liking my star signs. It's time for me to take a break. And have a fabulous November. And for those of you in the U.S., happy Thanksgiving. And really, I'm so grateful for you, and I hope you have a terrific month.